All right, guys. First, merge tribal council and first order of business. This is what we will start out with every tribal council. Bella, congratulations. As the holder of the necklace, you get to decide how to use it. We're going to do it at the beginning of tribal. Whoever you give the necklace to, even if it's yourself, will be safe from the vote, but will also not be able to vote. So, Bella, what have you decided to do tonight with the necklace?
I'm going to give the necklace to Griffin.
All right, guys. So that means Griffin is safe. You cannot vote him out. He cannot go, but he also will have no vote at tribal council. Griffin may still ask you a question or two. You're still part of the group. You just don't have a vote tonight. All right, guys. So let's just jump right into it. Emily, this game goes on. A lot of people have been voted out so far. And here you guys all are finally together as a group. What was it like when you guys first merged into a tribe?
I feel like we were all relieved. We were like, thank God we're in merge. Especially the tribe I was just on, because we were like, look, we're just gonna keep losing. Let's not go to more tribals. So yeah, we're just happy, I guess. But at the same time, it's weird being on a quote unquote tribe that you have not seen people in. But yeah.
Emma, is it weird having all the group dynamics from the whole game? Everyone that's been on separate tribes, past tribes together, everyone all now finally in one place?
It's definitely different, There were times where people thought that we were going to go into merge still split into 3. And while that is somewhat true still right now, I feel like there's so many different dynamics that a lot of people are seeing that they didn't expect whenever they were going into merge. So I think that right now it's really anybody's game. I see people working with others that I really would never have expected them to work with, and I didn't know their personalities would just mix that well. But I guess that's just a game. We need numbers. It's a numbers game, and I guess people will go wherever.
Matt, throughout this game, it seems to be tribal lines have been a reoccurring theme and people sticking with or going against those lines. At this stage in the game, are those old lines still important?
I think that for some people, yes, but I think for some people, they don't like their tribe and want to dip on it really quick. So, yes and no, I guess.
All right. Trey, Matt kind of brings up some people maybe want to dip really quick. Have people been very obvious about who they're talking with? Has sides been drawn yet?
I don't necessarily feel like sides have been drawn. I feel like after the tribal council, sides might be drawn. But people been like, I don't know. I guess people have been kind of quiet with who they're talking with, because you look at the immunity challenge, it's a targeting comp. So obviously with the competition, you're going to want somebody to win who you feel safe with winning. So obviously you take out all the people who you don't feel safe with winning. So looking at who people target in competition and I can't speak. Okay, looking at who the people targeted in that competition, it kind of revealed a lot. And then, yesterday after the immunity challenge, nobody really was kind of on Discord. Maybe you had 2 or 3 people go off, but then today it's kind of everybody's just talking to everybody, so you really don't know who's with who. You just have to see who's with who when it comes to the vote.
All right. Angel, so during that competition yesterday, you guys did have to cut each other's ropes. Was that telling of where people fall in strategy, or do people view that as more of just a challenge?
No comment.
Okay, no comment. All right. Noor, you kind of came into the game strategy-wise a bit late. You could say this is your first tribal council, and, a lot of people have been voted out. This is merged. Do you feel like that potentially could hurt your game coming in strategically a little bit late?
Well, I didn't think so at the start, but I definitely do now, because people got to work with each other. There's a few people who have been voting together at each single tribal, so it just shows that people have gotten closer. So yeah.
Bella, how does the new twist, the exclusion necklace, how does that change the game? give Bella a second.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to my mom. What'd you say?
I said, how does the new twist of the exclusion necklace, how does that change the game?
I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of like the smash the vote thingy, but like instead you're getting like immunity with it too, and like you're like kind of like you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. And like it's like kind of annoying because obviously like you don't want to give up immunity, but like in my case I'd rather vote than be safe. So.
All right. Jack, does the twist kind of put people into a more game-oriented situation? I mean, you're having to choose whether to sit and be safe or to take a risk and give up immunity and vote.
Yeah, I mean, a vote is the most powerful thing in the game. It's, you know, it's your power. It's your sole power, unless it gets stolen or blocked or whatever. But yeah, and just having to sit back and just watch things happen and not being able to have a say, it is kind of a big deal. Yeah.
All right. Dalton, have a lot of people been coming up with different plans, or are there, are people mostly on the same page? What's the vibe like with this vote?
I feel like everyone's like scattering. I've heard like 8 different names. So yeah, I think everyone's just paranoid. They don't want to be the first person to go, I guess, at merge, like people don't want to go yet. So I feel like everyone's just going crazy, saying names, different names to everyone. So yeah, I feel like that's the vibe right now. Everyone's just paranoid, trying to stay safe. But yeah.
Ashley, do you feel like there's been a lot of people approaching you for different plans, or how has it been with people reaching out to one another back at camp?
Everyone's definitely like scrambling around, but I feel like everyone's also kind of being vague to each other, not really like saying like one specific name, but just like Dalton said, like everyone's names going around.
Griffin, tonight, the first tribal council of the merge stage of the game, you can't vote, can't really contribute to who goes home. Do you think maybe that could possibly hurt you going forward in the game, not having a say-so at this detrimental tribal council?
Yeah, I think it could, because it could make me look like I'm not part of voting someone out. Maybe look like I'm just someone that's going to sit back and not do much and be like the person that's safe all the time. And this is a really big stage of the game to really set in stone who your allies are and who you want to work with in the game. So yeah.
Matt, do you think tonight we'll draw the lines in the sand?
No, no matter what happens, lines are always going to be blurred with certain people. I feel like it's going to be like these certain people are targeting this certain group of people, but there's going to be people in the middle, not even flipping you every vote, but like deciding the vote. So I feel like the lines are still going to be blurred. I don't think it's going to be like two sides or anything.
Nor, is it clear in your eyes what's going on tonight? Do you feel like you see a clear picture, or are you still trying to figure out what the images are?
I have no idea what's going on. I was on like Discord with someone and I was just like, what the fuck? Because there's so many names thrown out. But I think there's like 2 people who are getting more votes.
All right. Emily, she mentioned she thinks that there are 2 people that are getting more votes. Are those 2 names clear to the group, or?
I honestly don't believe so. Like, if I'm being honest, I feel like there are more than 2 names going around, and that's driving paranoia in people as well. But if it's the same 2 people that me and Nora are thinking about that are like the main ones, then I think, for a matter of fact, they should know. If not, then who knows? I could be one of those names.
Trey, you've attended several tribal councils this season, and each tribal tends to have its own vibe. Tonight seems to be very quiet. People aren't really talking of specific situations or saying specific names. What do you think the reasoning for that is tonight? Why does the group seem to be so put together and quiet?
Because I just feel like everyone is scared. So nobody wants to say the wrong thing. Because you say one wrong thing at tribal council, it might switch from this person to you. and people are very afraid of that. So that's why everybody's trying to just be like hush hush and not really expose anything. Plus, nobody wants to be first out at merge because if you thought the games began before, it's child's play compared to what's about to happen now. So.
All right, guys, really quick, I want to give you guys a bit of a whisper update. I'll do this towards the end of Tribal 2. Emma and Trey and Angel, Bella and Emma and Dalton, Nora and Emma, and Nora and Dalton. All right, guys. Bella, hearing those whispers and the update on who's talking, does that add to any paranoia in the game?
I don't want to say paranoia, but I want to say like interesting for certain people, which I will not be naming.
Okay. Jack, would you agree with that? If hearing some of those names whisper, you're kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not much of a whisper person myself. I just kind of like, set the plan, get it ready, tribal, just do it. But I'm not gonna say I'm surprised, or I'm not gonna say like I know, like the whispering's gonna happen. I don't know with who, but yeah.
Ashley, how important is it to be on the right side of the numbers at this tribal council?
It's definitely like really important to be on the right side, because once you're on the wrong side, like it's very easy for a group just to be like picked off one by one after like one of them goes.
Emma, were there any specific instances that back at camp that maybe stood out, that were maybe moments that were notable?
I can't really think of any off of the top of my head, solely because I wasn't really approached with anything until today. Like a lot of people said, nothing really happened last night. We were all just kind of like people were just trying to think of something, and then today it's just like 10 million names. You have just about everybody on the tribe getting their name thrown out, so you don't know who to believe, who's telling the truth, who's plotting something more, who's lying to you. And I don't know, it's just kind of been an entire wreck.
Okay. Angel,
Drew,
it seems that there's been yeah, did you want to say something?
Yeah, Emma said 10 million names. There's only 13 people in the tribe.
Fuck you, Dalton.
Just wanted to
Right. Got a little fact check right there. Angel, it seems that there's been apparently no, notable instances amongst the tribe. There's not really any names being thrown out at tribal council publicly to the group. It seems like there's been a lot of conversations maybe in secret. Are people just kind of having a lot of one-on-ones and keeping to themselves about what they want to do tonight?
You want me to agree or disagree? I'm confused.
I was asking you if it seems like the group's all just kind of talking one-on-one. Does everything seem kind of secret tonight?
Yes and no.
Care to elaborate?
Not really.
All right. Dalton, it just feels like tonight people are being so careful with what they say. They're thinking about it. They're holding back. They're not saying it. What do you think people are going through people's heads right now as they keep to themselves about what they're going to do?
I mean, I don't really know, because I'm not in nobody else's head. But right now I feel like no one knows what the actual vote's gonna be. I feel like that's why everyone's being quiet. They're trying to, like, I guess, feel off of everyone, trying to see what everyone's thinking. I think that's why there's a lot of whispering going on. But yeah, I don't really know.
Really quick, I want to go do a whisper update. You have Bella and Matt, Bella and Dalton. Someone's talking in the tribe chat. And then Bella and Emma. All right, guys. The only way to know what everyone's doing is to get to the vote. So that being said, Unless anyone has anything they would like to say, we can get to the vote. All right. No vase smashing tonight. That is over, but I do want to remind you guys that Bella has gave the exclusion necklace to Griffin, meaning Griffin is safe tonight. No votes can be cast for Griffin. Bella is vulnerable. All right, guys. All right. And also Griffin can vote as well. But all right, guys, your 5 minutes starts now. Please vote in your DM, label your name's DM. I will still continue to call out whispers, by the way. And we got Bella and Dalton, Bella and Emma, Griffin and Emily, Nora and Dalton. Also, guys, want to remind you, vote in your DM. It makes it easier to keep up with everything.
Remember, you don't put my name down until final tribal council, okay? So DALTON.
Bitch, bye. Anyway.
You're going home tonight. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So I write Dalton's name publicly
Yeah,
in all caps.
Period.
You feel me?
I'm just a pop shit. I'm always in the top. Stop it. Stop.
Matt, stop it. No. Mm-mm. We do not TikTok on this island.
I had to do it at least once just in case.
And
Okay, guys, Rocky is joining very soon to reveal votes. In just a second.
Dalton, did you pack or?
Wait, Rocky's finally gonna be active?
Angel, I told you, bro. I got my super idol. I ain't tripping. You feel me?
Anyway. I left you a little note on your suitcase, Dalton. Just letting you.
Right, Monquisha is going home.
Oh hell! Oh wait. By the way, she's back. She survived. She survived the fire. Yeah. Justin really thought she died.
I can change my
Very
PSP
good.
now.
Dead.
Yep. Huh, Bella? Did she not just say? Oh, anyway,
Monquisha's dead.
she actually survived. She swam.
I
She got a
bet
burn in
her
her ass,
too.
but that's good. That was not her body. That was not her body.
What the
Those were
hell?
ashes of wood. Those were ashes of wood.
Also, while we wait for Rocky, guys, you guys would probably prefer immunity and tribal tomorrow as opposed to like an immunity in a couple hours,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give options for time, but I do want to
Yes.
try to do. Rocky just said add.
Wait, Renegade.
I was
Renegade.
doing Renegade. I started doing Renegade.
She's still there, bitch. Let me stop.
Oh my gosh, sees Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Oh my god.
Oh my god, hi. Dalton, move. Anyways.
Right.
Oh my god, hi,
Uh,
Aaron. Love
move out
you.
the way.
Dalton, tell Erin that she deserved to come back this season and not you.
Oh.
No comment.
I don't Aaron, think
No
I know
comment.
you were in the tomb. I know you're in the
We
tomb,
know
Aaron.
it. We know you're in
Sushi. Ratchet. Sexy booty.
Drew want a quitter back.
Acting stupid. What's happening? Let me stop.
Rocky!
Rocky.
So cold down
Booty.
here. Oh, I'm not me.
I'm gonna reenact Jack.
Oh my god, Rocky's here. Rocky's here. I can literally cry. I can't believe it.
Oh, no.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Rocky.
gosh.
Hashtag
I'm
jockey.
not gonna
Rock.
Hashtag
cry
jockey.
because
Oh my god, Rocky, I'm your
here.
biggest
I'm
fan. Can I have
forgiven.
your autograph? Oh my god.
Oh my god, Rocky, can you sign my titty? Not that.
Okay. Before I get to the votes, you want
There
the
he
drill?
is.
If anybody has hit me idol and like to play it, now would be time to do so. I repeat, idol call. Play your idol, forever hold your peace.
So I don't
Anyone
like.
want to play on me?
Shut up. Okay. Anyway.
Sorry,
I
I didn't know you were speaking.
I don't like having idols in my pocket, and like Evan kind of screwed me over by saying that he saw it because we're best friends. So I'm gonna just use this on me. So none of you.
Also, what'd you say, Norm? Sorry.
I said I'm using it on me.
Okay. This is
Who?
a hidden mini idol. Any votes cast for Nor will not count. Anyone else for read the votes?
That's true.
Okay, I'll get to the votes.
Wait.
Wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, Trey.
Okay.
Trey.
Hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh my
I have a dilemma.
Forever
I
hold
have
your
this-
peace,
I have
Trey,
this
or
handy
side
dandy
now.
idol right here. Okay, I'm going to play it. So stop yelling. Stop playing. Stop yelling at me.
And out. That idol look busted.
Hold on. Can I message one person?
No.
Before I
No.
make
Oh my god. Rocky gives no fucks.
Okay.
Wow.
Literally stresses.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I haven't seen Rocky's face in so long.
Emily. Please.
Oh.
Please. Please.
What the fuck is going on?
What the
Well,
fuck?
Emily, I think Emily clearly wants something from you, Emily.
Emily, please.
Emily?
Please, Emily.
I don't even. Trey,
All right.
what the fuck?
Emily, please trust me. Just trust me.
Let's wrap this up.
Can you
Someone
talk
want
to me,
to go
Emily?
some of those pleases right here? What's going on?
Emily.
Emily clearly wants to answer for something. I don't know what it is, but
Emily.
Crocky, just
know
do
what
it.
I'm calling your name for, Emily.
Okay, fine. Because the fact is, Trey literally just exposed me anyway. There's no reason to keep it. I'll play my idol on Matt tonight.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay.
Trey, fuck you, by the way.
I'm so sorry. So I'm going to play this idol.
If I fucking go home because of you, Trey, I'm literally gonna beat the shit out of you. I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm not even kidding.
You're not
You
going.
won't go home. I'm playing this idol on myself.
The fuck?
Okay. Well, Emily is
So-
idol and goes for Matt. Did I hear someone else? Did I hear? We good?
Actually.
Okay.
Wait, no. Hello.
Hello?
Don't do it. No. I'm Angel.
I'm an angel. Okay.
So,
Oh my god,
Y'all.
Who's a mute at this point?
So, okay, everyone, hang on, everyone. Here is update, okay? Any votes for Nora will not count. Any votes for Angel will not count. Any votes for Matt will not count. And Emily isn't a real idol. Any votes for Matt will not count. Then Trey is also safe. And for Trey will not count. So that means Trey, Matt, Nora, and Angel are all safe.
okay.
You ready?
This is the most idols ever played at a reality noted tribal council, by the way, guys.
This is so. What the fuck?
Trey, you're a snake
Okay,
ass bitch.
I'm ready. I'm gonna get to the votes.
Little snake ass bitch. Like, fuck you, Trey. Literally, fuck you. Anyways.
First vote.
First vote.
Nor does not count.
I want my sister guys don't hate me.
Nor does not count. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. Nor does not count.
Oh my god.
Matt does not count. We still have no votes for anybody.
I'm going to rock.
Nor does not count. Matt does not count. Nor does not count. We still have no votes for anybody. Next vote.
Oh my god.
Trey does not count. Jack. That's one vote, Jack.
Oh my god.
One vote left. 12th person voted out of Survivor, Tomb of Exclusion, and the first member of our jury, Jack. I'm sorry to bring your torch, Jack.
Well.
Wow. Well, what a crazy way to start the merge.
So I don't want to hear no more paranoia about idols.
All right, guys,
period.
gonna end the call for everyone. Go back to camp.
Connor was getting votes. Was everyone not
Jack,
voting Connor?
I'm gonna call you for your exit interview. If you guys can continue conversation back at camp.
I'm eating my pasta. Good job, guys. Thank you, Emily. Thank you so much, Emily.